Well, it looks like I'm all done my chores, and let's just take a walk together and do the fence line. So every day I take a look at my fence line, the electric fence. And like for instance, this is an example. Pretty soon I have to take the weed whacker because that's going to grow up and I don't want touching the electric fence. So I'll be taking the weed whacker and going along that. But every day I always walk out back. So come walk with me and we'll go out back and see what we can find. So I check this fence line here. And it looks pretty good. Nothing on it. I'm looking for limbs or that fallen against it or any type of leaves, bushes. Especially if you have like a windy night, you can get wind that blows things on. So I'll walk along here, checking this out. This is not really a problem because it's so high. This wire's high. It's just a feed wire that I put up to electrify over here, down by here. Let's do this. So it looks pretty good. Nothing that's really touching this wire. I have one little click over here. The spot, probably a bare spot. It's grounding out a little bit. So let's go over here. This looks pretty good. Oh, go back this way. That's pretty good. So my property ends right about, you can see those fence posts there. Maybe about, 8 feet beyond the fence posts. It ends there, and then my neighbor starts here. And let's see. And my other post is up here. Oops. Let's get around the side. This looks pretty good. Nothing resting on this. And my other fence post is over here. My fence post. My border post. This is my property post right here. That old pipe. From there all the way down to, can't really see it, the other end, way down there. So basically, that's my property there. So I'm in the corner, not quite in the corner of my property, but this is the back side of it. And I have a little brook that comes on the property, and I directed the brook so it would just be like one. It was divided into 3 different little brooks, and I just had to go into one, so it goes this way. Have some rocks there, which kind of guides it along. So far, the fence looks good. I'll keep on going this way. Looks okay. Nothing's on the fence. Oops, that little snap. It was like, oh yeah, look at that. Oops, there's a buggy in there, see? Deer flying. Okay. So they do well, these little rackets of killing bugs. This looks pretty good. So this is also my property over the wire here. I didn't want to put my fence wire right up to my property because this is where the stream comes in when it's in the spring. I didn't want the goat standing in here. And the neighbor's taking down his fence, which is over there. So I got about, 16 feet beyond this electric fence. That's my property. And let's see. Let's continue looking at the fence. So far, everything looks pretty good. Not too bad. Then I take a look over here. And I take a look at the other fence across the way here, next to the barn. Make sure that one looks pretty good. Oops, mosquito right by my head. Oh, hold on, people. Hold on, people. Don't run. Don't run away. I'll get my little net, my little helmet, whatever it's called. Racket going. And I even check on top of my roof because this is a really gross story. If you don't want a gross story now, don't listen. Okay, so the gross story would be along the barn down here, the corner of that barn over there. I had seen, and keep that corner of the barn way up high in mind. So came out one day and saw a whole bunch of fur. So, oh my goodness, fur everywhere. What kind of fur is that? It was beautiful fur. I couldn't really figure out what it was, this fur on the ground. Okay, so wire still looks good. I cleaned the barn and everything and kind of wake up some of that fur. When I was just standing here and happened to look over at the barn, right at that corner up there, I saw like a bump. That's funny. Must be a pile of dead leaves that must have fell up there. So I got my ladder out. climbed the ladder to see what it was. And sadly enough, it was a bunny. Bunny was, here's the gross part. The bunny was decapitated. I think his front legs were gone and his head was gone. The rest was there. So I took the bunny off the roof, and it was a beautiful, good-sized bunny, nice bunny. And I'm thinking an owl at night, because sometimes the bunnies come out at night. I see them like during dusk, either early morning or dusk time. So I'm figuring the owl swoop down, kill them. Maybe he could have killed them there or another spot. Maybe he killed him in another spot. And I think the owl flew up to the top of the barn, like they would fly up to a tree, you know, and do what they do. Probably was going to leave the carcass there to come back for it, but I got rid of the carcass. It's kind of an ugly story, but that's nature, right? That happens. One day it won't, but right now we're dealing with it. This is one of my buckets I put up there. It catches these flies and mosquitoes and things like that. Kind of keeps the property a little less buggy. I sure needed it this year. Okay, are we focusing on the wire? I think that was okay. Nothing there that I saw. Okay. Looks pretty good right now. Oops, a couple more buggies near me. Good, see? Okay, well, the buggies are going to go off to a better place. All right, that looks pretty good. We're not getting too dizzy. That looks pretty good. So I guess the wire looks pretty good. All right, so I guess we're all set. Applejack's over there. Rarity. The chickens are okay. I'm swinging my mallet around. Okie dokie, I guess we're all set. If you go in the back of the woods, if you go into the woods, you're going to get them more. But if you stay in the open area, they're not that bad. But I'm hoping by August, my goodness, I'm hoping by August these little buggers will be gone. Okay, folks, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye now.